In the previous two videos, I discussed what are, in my opinion, the best lineups for free-to-play players and for mid to low spending players. And the lineups I discussed were the lineups for infantry and spear. And in this video, I'm going to discuss what are, in my opinion, the best lineups for cavalry. First of all, let's have a look at the commanders that can be used. We have the overall commander, SAC, another overall commander, Annie, a cavalry specific commander, Salma, who does a double punch because her normal attack damage is increased, but also the cavalry attack damage is increased, and she has good cavalry stats. Then we have Layla, who increases the cavalry attack, but also when deployed, there's a 35% chance of using the skill again, and has good cavalry stats. We have Arya Stark, who's an overall commander and also delivers skill damage. Tyrion, who prevents wounded soldiers from recovering and has total stats. We have Robb Stark, who increases the cavalry defense and also has cavalry stats. Meryl Peak, who increases cavalry health and also has cavalry stats. Kevin, who has overall stats and reduces the normal attack dealt by the target troops. We have Enzo, who does what I call his double punch. He does skill damage and increases cavalry defense stats and has cavalry stats. We have Raymond, who has overall stats. Laena Waters, who increases cavalry stats and decreases spear attack for target groups in case you're attacking spearmen, and has cavalry stats. Russell, who increases skill damage and has cavalry stats. Winton, who does not only skill damage but also increases the cavalry attack and has cav stats. We have, of course, Mango, who increases the attack stats and when employed increases movement speed and has overall stats. We have Jeannie or Shauna, who increases skill stats and has cavalry stats. And we have the Night King, who renders enemy troops in a circular area, and those troops are then incapable of doing the normal attacks, counter attacks, or using the skills, and he has overall stats. Let's have a look first at the pay-to-play lineups. The first lineup what I would use is the one with Salma, Enzo, and Layla. Why these ones? Well, first Salma. She comes with a double punch. Normal attack increasement, cavalry attack increasement. It's pretty obvious why you want to have her first. Then you have Enzo, who deals skill damage and at the same time also make sure that the cavalry is protected by increasing the stats of his defense. And then comes Layla. She increases the attack more and she also gives 35% chance of using skill again, which could mean that the skill of Salma and Enzo is just being repeated, which means more skill damage, more overall attack damage. It can go up really, really high. Let's have a look at the second lineup. My second lineup would be Winton with Laena Waters and Mango. Winton, because he does the double punch, skill damage, and cavalry attack damage. Then Laena, who protects the cavalry by adding more health to them and reduces spear attack in case they're attacked by spear, and has nice spear stats. And then we have Mango, who just boosts up the attack even more, and when deployed, of course, he is deployed now, you have a faster moving unit. Then we have the third lineup, which would be Jeanne, Julian, and Meryl. First, Jeanne, because she increases skill damage dealt by the commanders by 60%, which means the next commander that would hit, in this case Julian, would not have a regular skill attack, he would have an increased skill attack. So perfect. And also he has the normal attack damage. And then we have Meryl Peak, just to add more cavalry health so they will survive longer on the battlefield. Now let's have a look at the free-to-play lineups. Our first lineup for free-to-play would be Winton with Robb Stark and Mengo. Mengo because of his speed and attack, but it starts off with Winton, who does the double punch, skill damage and increasement of attack. Then we come up with Robb Stark, who makes the cavalry more beefier, so they will survive a bit longer. And of course, well, Mengo, because he's just awesome, isn't he? The second lineup, what I would use, represents lineup earlier with Jeanne, Arya, and Meryl. So Arya instead of Julian, with the simple idea indeed that you want that skill damage to do some extra damage, which in this case would be Arya Stark. The third lineup, what I want to use, would be Russell with Tyrion and Sorin. Russell would be simple for me, it's because it increases the skill damage taken by the target groups. So if someone else would hit that target group, it would be more damage. Tyrion, just to make it more difficult for the enemy to heal. And Sorin, just to heal their own troops. So these are my recommended lineups for cavalry in Siege of Winterfell, and I hope they will be useful.